Creek Equipment out of Pella, Iowa. We manufacture fuel, diesel exhaust fluid, and service solutions. What we've got today is a Ford F550 four-wheel drive truck that we have mounted our non-hazmat tank system on. And this F550 it fits perfectly into our program because this truck is under 26,000 pounds GVWR, so no CDL is required to drive this truck. So in order to get the fuel out of this truck, we have two systems inside the truck here that we've connected. One is here for the lights, the 6 switch. This runs the lights and the power in that utility box. And this right here is how we would start it up. Once we're lined up in position, we put the emergency brake on, and then we flip this on. You'll hear the engine idle up, and then you'll hear the 2-inch black mirror pump fire up. Now we're ready to start pumping fuel if we had fuel in the system. Shut it off, very simple. Shut her off, she'll idle back down, and now we're ready to do a little bit of walk around this truck. So as we just walk around the back of the truck, this is a walkway to be able to fill the tanks up here. So there's a step over here and a handle, and we'll get to those. But here's where you can do your normal service, maintenance, and checking of your truck every day. So here's your oil tank. We've got a sight glass to see we can fill here. You've got your cooler there. You've got your diesel exhaust fluid port right here. And over here is your diesel fuel. It's very simple, easy access for somebody to work on it and get it ready to go. You can also lock this up so that you don't have to worry about somebody coming in and stealing, vandalizing, whatever the case may be. You can keep everything protected. You've got a step right here, it goes up, and up here there are 8 individual tanks. See the caps here, here, and then 4 on the other side. Now the reason we have 8 tanks, is that the DOT says that a non-bulk tank is 119 gallons or less. So what we have here is a series of individual non-bulk packages. 115 gallon capacity, right there, 115 all the way around. So what we have is 920 gallon capacity in 8 individual non-bulk tanks, okay? So now we'll go down and step to the back and look at the utility box. So once we're back here, kind of the main working area that you're going to be at. So it comes with a spare tire. This happens to have a custody meter. This was sold to a contractor that sells fuel, so they need to have for weights and measures. So it's got a manual ticket printing system, analog system. We've also done them with the LED setups. So this is the custody meter. There's your fuel, 10 micron fuel filter. It might be a little bit difficult to see, but back through there you'll see a bunch of hoses right there. Yeah, and what that is each one of those tanks, that individual hose coming up to these manifolds. So again, everything is isolated. So this is the manifold to turn everything on and off. So it's an electronic manifold option that we have. It's kind of a fail-safe that we've got, which is nice. So I can turn everything on. When I'm completed, I can do this and turn everything off. However, if I'm in a hurry and I forget, we have made a fail-safe option that the light switch right here, which powers all the power in the box, once I hit that and shut the door, it shuts these valves off. So we're back now de-energized, and I am legal to go down the road again as a non-hazmat entity. Fuel hose option, this is 150 foot of 1-inch hose, so that if you're doing a fleet fill up, if you're doing farm equipment, construction equipment, filling up reefer trucks on at a warehouse, whoever. So you've got 150 feet hose, you can 50 feet, you can do 25 to 35 feet. But this one, because of the long, heavy hose, we actually have, this has an electric self-winder, so that as we get done, it will wind it back up for us, so we're not trying to hand wind It's again speed, safety, all those factors. One other thing, this contractor wanted some extra lights, and so we put a bunch of LED lights on that will give a lot of light at night. This is early morning with an overcast. You can see how bright they are. They do a lot of lights. So the same thing, we've got the option. We've got a step over here where we can climb up and fill the tanks on the other side. So F550 four-wheel drive, 19,500 GVWR. Great product for this to be able to work. And two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, that's fine. Gas or diesel engines, they all work into this application.